Good morning, everybody. It is the Savagestacker. So, if you read my community post yesterday, then some of you know what's going on. Not a lot of people see those community posts, but thank you to the people that did come by and check it out. So yesterday, I called my local coin shop, and I know it was April Fool's Day yesterday, and things were, I did not think I was going to get the news that my local coin shop was going to give me, and I just expected him to always be there. Well, I call him. I said, "Hey, I'm getting off work early today. I'm gonna come pick up those 3 quarter-ounce eagles that he had waiting for me, sitting for me," and he said, "Well, I got some bad news." I said, "Okay." And I'm thinking it's April Fool's. He's gonna play a joke, right? Because we have a good relationship like that, And I go, "What's up?" And he goes, "Well, you're the first person I'm telling this to, but probably going to close my doors starting yesterday and close up my business." And I'm like, "Come on, yeah, right. There's no way, right?" And he goes, "No, serious. My lease was up 3/31, March 31st, and it's a 5-year lease, and I don't know if I want to do it again. I've been debating on it, and somebody broke in last night and took a bunch of stuff. They couldn't get into where the gold was, but they took all his, there must have been 200 ounces or $200 face value of different various slabbed coins and double die Morgans and all this collector stuff on his desk that he likes to look at with the jeweler's loop. Well, they took all that. Couldn't get inside the safe where the gold was at, but he wants to hold on to his inventory because he that's going to be his stack, and over the years, 40 years, he's got some stuff at home, I'm sure. He's like, "I don't need the money, I'm just going to hold on to what I have." And plus he might come out of retirement and do something somewhere else. We talked for a while. We talked twice yesterday on the phone, and the second time we talked about an hour. And so I'm losing my best LCS. I'm losing my best coin shop, and this coin shop was so good that he would always beat people's prices. Other coin shops would come into his coin shop and buy him out all the time to have inventory for their shops. That's how low his prices were. And he was starting to come up a little bit on premiums on silver, but his gold was always great. And so I had the itch. I needed a scratch, and I was out looking for at least an ounce of gold yesterday. And I went to my other local coin shop, which he has given me deals on gold quite often, but never on silver. I mean, he makes his bread and butter on silver, but I try not to buy silver from him. I did get those BU quarters from him, though. So this other second coin shop, I go in there yesterday, and I told him, I said, "Hey, there was 10 people in line yesterday, and I guess he just bought 100 ounce Engelhard bars." Like, no shit. Like, I seen the stack of them, but they're the kind that got like the American flag along. That's the newer ones. He bought 100 of those suckers from somebody, and people were coming in buying 2 and 3 at a time. This one couple came in with 20 grand. He said, "You can only spend 10 grand a day, blah, blah, blah." Unless he knows you, then he'll work it out. But there was a line of people, and then 7 of those 10 people in front of me must have bought 100 ounce Engelhard bars. It was crazy. So I went in there and I said, "Hey, do you have any St. Gaudens?" And he's like, "I don't." He's all, "The guy that sold me these Engelhard bars wiped me out with gold. He basically traded the gold, the silver for the gold." And he's all, "I got a little bit of gold in stock." He's all, "I do have a 1 ounce $20 Liberty." And I said, "Yeah, I don't want those. I want a St. Gaudens, He didn't have one. So I said, "All right, well, what else do you got?" "Gold." He goes, "Well, I really don't have much gold. I showed you that one I got." And this guy normally has a shit ton of gold. So I go, "Okay, well, what do you have?" He's like, "Well, I got a proof and I will give it to you for bullion prices, which is what he's done with both of these proof 2006 W Buffaloes. I bought them both from him. One goes in that box. There's the other one. The other one goes in that box right there. So I bought those from him before in the past, and he also gave them to me for bullion prices. Well, he pulls out this 1986, and I wish you could smell this, smell-o-vision, because it smells like an old bookcase, you know, it's so musty. Whew, Jesus. And he pulls it out, and you can tell by the little blue that's on here, like there must have been a little dampness or something around the wherever this thing was stored at, but he bought it from a guy that he buys stuff from all the time, or that buys stuff from him all the time. I had it checked out. It's legit, super legit. The only problem is there is a little tiny ding right somewhere in here. There's a little tiny ding. If I look in there with a loop, you can see it. But other than that, it's flawless. There's some scratches on the capsule, but you know, 86 years, or not 86, so 30, 40 years this thing's been sitting in somebody's case. And man, it smells horrible. It smells like an old 500-year-old musty book. It smells so, whew, the whole house smells like it. But it's nice. I mean, there's not any scratches on it except for on the capsule itself, except for one ding. Looks like maybe he pulled it out and dropped it, or maybe it happened at the mint. It's like right there, which sucks. But he gave it to me for $2,030, which is basically the bullion price, and all in the box. The box he does have a little rust right there, so I'm guessing that wherever this was stored at before, it was a little damp. I'm guessing because it has a major musty smell to it, but other than that, I mean, the thing's pretty flawless. So that is 3 proof coins I've gotten from this gentleman over the years for the price of bullion. The first one of these I got for around $1,800. The second one I got was around $1,900. And the third one I got here, this eagle, was around $2,000. So it seems like once a year I get a proof coin from this guy, and they always end up about $100 more. So it's definitely going up. Price is definitely going up, and it is holding its value. I just, I do like the fact that if I bought my first ounce once gold was up around 2,000, I do like the fact that it was a proof coin that I got for a decent price, because then I actually feel like I got a deal. I priced them on Atmex because the only one that has these in stock, and they're around $2,400, $2,450. So not bad on that. The Buffaloes are around $22 for the proofs, and of course all 3 of those are the most common dates. Those are both 2006 Buffaloes, and these are 1986 Eagle. So that is very high production runs of those, because it's the first year of them, and they made a lot. Now, if that would have been a 2007, or this was an 87, we'd have been talking a lot better value. But whatever. All right, well, I got everybody out here. I got everything out here, everybody. Let's show off some of the other proof gold coins I have. This is the Type 1, 2021, 1/10 ounce. Beautiful packaging, right? Steel. It's Type 1 right here, 2021. First half of the year. Proof American Eagle. Boom. And then we got the Type 2 with shitty packaging. Just garbage packaging. Look at that. Just, I know we don't buy the packaging, but if you're paying the price that these things were, like $330, what I think they were, I think this one actually was cheaper than it was for bullion online. That was $280. And at the time that you wanted to buy it online, at the very point that this came out, you were paying almost $300 for 10,000 gold from Amex. So I actually got it cheaper on this. And this is the Type 2 1/10 ounce. And I didn't buy the set, the 10th ounce set. I wish I would have, but I didn't because I already had the 2 coins. But there's that there. Oh. And then, while I got you all here, let's show this off again. Now my buddy, my good buddy, a lot of respect for this guy, always. I don't talk to him as much anymore. I wish I should. I should start corresponding with him more again. But my buddy Dove Season, good buddy of mine, great gentleman. A lot of you in the community know him. He's very, very sociable. And he had picked this up from his LCS for me because I've been wanting one forever. Didn't want to pay the $400 or $500 Amex price, you know. But look at this box. Now that's a box that should be proud of right there. All wood. And it's not a proof, but it is a BU 2016 Centennial burnished mercury dime and 4/9 fine gold. Definitely still to this day my favorite coin in my collection. I love how it sits up like that. I mean, definitely. So thanks once again to Dove Season for hooking me up. I'm on the hunt now for the Standing Liberty, and then the Walker, and then eventually I'd like to get the 3/4 ounce, which is not part of the same series, but it's cool, the Kennedy. So but the next one I want is the Centennial Gold Standing Liberty. I really want that. I love the Standing Liberty. It's like literally my favorite design by the U.S. Mint. Oh, even over the Mercuries. I love the Standing Liberty. And I couldn't imagine why. But definitely my favorite coin. So that's the next one I'd like to find. But yeah, that's my, those are all my proofs. And these just go into bullion stuff. These I keep in the safe. This new Eagle, I'll probably just keep it with my bullion stuff, you know. That's just because I got it for bullion price and they're not super special, you know. So there it is there. So yep, super bummer. I'm losing my LCS guy. He's the best guy, and I have considered buying his business. I could see myself a coin shop owner. I've always wanted to, but I'm definitely going to have some capital. I'd have to sell some stuff and then keep some other stuff for inventory, and then have a little bit of money to make purchases for people that come through the door. That's part of the business, you know. So I'm going to have some capital, plus the price of the business, plus the price of a lease. So it all depends on what a lease looks like, the price of that. So, and if that don't work out, I may try to get some of his inventory and just start doing eBay sales. I don't know, but just to dip my hand in that realm before I think about opening a coin shop. I thought about it. I have thought hard. I've even wrote out a whole mission statement. I've done a business plan. I've done a whole thing. I put some energy into it while sitting in the truck fighting fires with some downtime. I would pull out the pen and pad and I would write it all down and come home and type it out. I put quite a bit of energy into it, and this might be that opportunity, but then again, it depends on the lease. If the lease is ridiculous, then no. You know, this guy does 5 years leases, so 5 years ago the price for that place was a lot cheaper than it's going to be now on a 5-year lease. I'm sure it's very, very expensive. It's in San Jose, California, so I can guarantee you it's probably $5,000 a month, which is ridiculous. So depending on that, we'll see. Probably won't do it, but you never know. You never know in this life where things will lead you if you just open the door. Thank you all for coming by. Lost another good LCS. It kind of sucks. Looks like I'll be shopping more online until I find another one. It took me years to build a relationship with this guy. A friendship, a relationship, you know, bringing him burritos, you know, coffee, gift cards. Just, you know, that's just to have a good relationship, you know, and friendship with this guy. So I do have another guy around the corner. He's about 2 blocks up from this guy, tucked away in a little area. A lot of inventory, but he is a talker. He likes people, but he's old too, so I'll build a relationship with him. He might retire too. You never know. He got robbed a couple months ago too. Somebody drove a car through his front business window and through all the little pull-down screen bar thingies. Drove right through that and just grabbed a shit ton of stuff and split, you know. So who knows how long that guy will last too, you know. It might be, most of these coin shop owners have been doing this 40 years. Most of it, almost everyone I've talked to. The 3 I go to have all been doing it about 40 years. So they're all probably wanting to retire. So how much longer are we going to have coin shops around? And is it our obligation to make sure that they stay alive? I mean, I might just have to take one for the team and buy into a coin shop just to keep the heritage alive, you know, because wouldn't that suck to have to only go to online dealers? The price would skyrocket. And not only that, if it just, you know, there's no place to sell in a fast situation. There's nothing better than walking in with money and coming out with your metals in hand that day. The mail sucks. People are getting hip to gold and silver coming through the mail, and they're stealing it. So a world without coin shops would be horrible. Horrible. And there's nothing better than going, if you need to sell some stuff, go into an LCS with some metals and come out with the cash you need to get through any situation. Because I would never take all this and send it in to AppMix or wherever, have them dig through all my shit, give me a price, and just burn me. Like, I would never sell my metals like that. So who knows, I might have to take one for the team, you know, run it for a couple years and try to build some, you know, some cash flow up, and so I'm able to take care of our youth in a bad situation, and I could buy their metals so they can buy their car, whatever. You know, that is a great asset. That's a you know, big time, what's the word I'm looking for? Can never figure it out. It's a great asset to have, you know. A good thing to have is to be able to go into an LCS and sell your metals when you need to, or buy them when you need to, you know. And I would hate to have to send all my metals into an online dealer. That just doesn't sound fun. It's too easy to lose your shit, to get underbid, all that. So that would suck. Anyways, kind of bummed out, but hey, I went and seen my other LCS, and he gave me a decent price on a proof. All my proofs I've got for all bullion prices, so except for the ones from the mint. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Truly appreciate it. It is the Savagestacker. Please hit that bell icon so you get updated on my latest videos, and rate, comment, and subscribe. The Savagestacker is over.